So for our Canadian audience, just so you know, we can actually speak English. We're doing this specially for you. Hunty has just finished grinding the material for our famous Kalahari Droëwors. And it's going to go into the mixer here. And she's going to add some spices soon here. We'll keep you posted. Yeah, she's adding the salts there. And she's going to be rocking and rolling right away. And some of Netvleish exclusive secret Kalahari Droëwors spice. Mixed in-house. No MSG. No nitrates. Gluten-free. That's how we do it. Some secret sauce. Yeah, so Netvleish's famous sausage actress is going to be putting this Kalahari Droëwors material through a final grind. After which go to the stuffing process. So here we have some Kalahari Droëwors material for the second batch, which Hunty is going to be stuffing soon. Next we will be doing some Kromdraai Boerewors. Yeah, Hunty having fun with the Droëwors. That's why I say she's a sausage actor. A friendly one too. And, I'll be adding some Boerewors, Kromdraai Boerewors. Secret Netvleish blend in here. Can't get this anywhere else. Old family recipe, tweaked here at Netvleish for perfection. So whilst I'm busy as the head cameraman to mix Boerewors here, I am also going to show you what the head sausage actress is doing here. Getting some.
You're on the wrong tongue because I'm going to switch my butt.
Anyways, that's what came out of the tumbler there, and Hunty will be rolling in the next dish here, and she's gonna be rocking and rolling soon. They swim out there like fish from the ocean. Yeah, and here at Netvleish, we're just a small operation, so we all, or the both of us, just me and Hunty, we do everything here. So she's gonna be, yeah, let me just show you here. She was fighting with me because there was a little bit of spice left in the container, so I was in big trouble, and then she came and added here, and I said, you know what, you can take this over. I'll be heading on to get this biltong hanged up. I'll show you later what that looks like. And just to show you how serious she can be, about what she does. You know, she just have a look at that face. Oh, now she's friendly. But just now, it was danger zone here for me. Because if I make a mistake, I'm in trouble. Okay, so here I am, ready to hang the next batch of Bobaas Biltong. And let me just explain why we call them Bobaas. There they hang, the first batch. And we'll be just now we'll be hanging this second lot here, but we call them Bobaas because I don't know, sometimes either my English is lacking or English is lacking, but Bobaas just means like, yeah, it's better than anything else. But if you can let me know of maybe you Afrikaners out there, let me know what is a good word to explain Bobaas. Anyways, this is the best biltong you'll ever have. In Canada, South Africa, doesn't matter where. This is the best. What a beautiful sight. Kalahari Droëwors is done, and my beautiful actress, sausage actress wife has got some boerewors done here, and she's reloading her stuffer for the rest of the boerewors. There goes the pro. Hey?
I'm not a pro.
So it's lunchtime, and lunchtime at Netvleish is tasting time. Now, let me show you what we're going to be tasting. Here is the boerewors, and whilst we at that, just want to show you that boerewors does have somewhat of a looser texture than what you guys would know as sausage. So you can have a look at it there. It doesn't have that binding, and look at the juice that just comes out there. But let me grab a piece here and try it. Obviously, I'm obviously not the most objective taster here, because it's Netvleish's Boerewors, Kromdraai Boerewors. But as I say, you gotta be careful when you eat this because it's so saucy. So again, you can see there, it's got a bit of a looser texture than what you'd know as a sausage. So I'll explain to you later, but for the moment I'll just say it's lekker. So one important aspect when it comes to boerewors is directly translated boerewors means farmer sausage, but boerewors has a very distinct character, apart from the spices, which is heavy on the side of coriander and nutmeg and the like. Boerewors' texture is significantly different from what would be farmer sausage or what you typically know as a English sausage of some sort, or German bratwurst, which are all much denser. Now, people sometimes mistakenly think that has something to do with the coarseness of the grind, but it doesn't. You have people that would win champions awards for their boerewors in South Africa that would grind very fine, and others just like it more coarse. Netvleish is sort of in between, in the middle there. We like it a little bit more on the coarser side, but it's all about the ingredients and the mixing process, where traditional sausage is much more thoroughly mixed so that the proteins creates a binding between the particles and actually makes kind of a solid piece of solid meat for the sausage, whereas boerewors in some cases is almost just like having ground meat in a casing. In some of the extreme cases, you'd literally cut your piece of sausage and the meat will just roll into your plate. Ours is not that much just loose as that, because we like a bit more fat, which obviously creates a bit more binding. But it's all a matter of taste. But main distinction between the traditional sausages that you'd find in most parts of the world and boerewors is that there's not a very tight binding in the sausage. That's just a bit of knowledge for you that's not familiar with traditional boerewors. There they are, ready to go to the dryer. The biltong is already hanging there. So let's have a go. And there they are, hanging nicely, ready for a 6-day trip or 6-day ride. We'll see them next week. So, like I said, by the end of the day, you'd not know much more about how to make boerewors and Kalahari Droëwors, but you'll know a little bit more about Afrikaans. So next time in Walmart, when you hear somebody saying something with the word MOER in there, he's either talking about a nut or he's talking about your mother, or he's swearing at you. But just have a look at his body language. If he looks a bit aggressive, leave him alone. Us Afrikaners are not quick to calm down. Till next time.